last second, but we make it in time. That's how we do it. Set up a little bit at the last second, but we make it in time. That's how we do it. Oops. Y'all didn't hear that, YouTube. You all didn't hear that, okay? Let's get into it. Some more local, I suppose. What is ad breaks? Always want to come in at the beginning. One player. We're doing a long game. Going back to the Kawa Future Bears. Yep. My tummy's a little bit disturbed tonight, so here's hoping it doesn't do anything too bad. Ah, SpookyCon. For some, it was just another convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here, we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belonged. In a while, I think we did it last time. We did Frank last time, right? Done this. But, you know, Frank's a classic. Frank is us. Frank is life. He, him, Frank, it's us.
I'll shock everyone.
I'll shock everyone. Meow. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we had already knew so well. At the end of these 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Who would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, question mark, an eldritch cutie who went from endless DD and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic, Liam Brown.
That's an awful idea.
Liam DeLinkert, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose Spanish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork, as why he's at the con.
Hooray!
Doug Campbell, 24, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke and sporting all the fandoms that he loved, aren't we all?
Count your days, fuckers!
Omen, 25, question mark, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
Nico Sharp, 22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred to cosplay over shapeshifting even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
And April 1st, 24, clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up over non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. Cute in parentheses. Had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for this whole lives? Ha! We'd had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. 3 things you like. Let's just snooze the ad in the beginning. It's our last snooze for some reason, I guess maybe the last time we streamed, didn't refresh it. Owning Your Clown, balloon-based sculptures, feel-good fanfics, glow sticks as a form of support, iambic pentameters, correcting other people, pretending you're someone else, anime monologues, the villain wins at the end, Step on Me, power scaling your friends, and fighting in the shipping wars. Well, now that we got Step on Me out of the way. Man, can I power scaling my friends? What friends? No. Feel good fanfics. I don't. Pretending that I'm somebody else. Nah, I was born and raised as Hollow Meowless. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, unborn and raised, because death and all brings about to go. I'm a song that I'm a goofy little guy, a silly little guy. Anyway, monologues can be really cool, just depends on how they're phrased, I guess, how they're fitted into it. Because obviously they can be really cool and like highlight this really strong moment in anime. fighting, and the moments. Sometimes it's the monologues that really win at the end of the day for what happens cool. Who's your top 3 favorite villain archetypes? Bleeding Lover, Big Corpo Boss, Barbarian. You can't dismiss a little bit of a crazy clown. Phantom of the Opera type guy? I'm not sure. To be honest. I don't know if I like any of these particularly super much. I never paused Phantom of the Opera. Big Corporal Boss, you know. You can't say that's a real life villain, you know. So maybe just count these two, we'll do the 3, I guess. There isn't like a big beefy warlord, someone, a bleeding heart, and then a clown. Why not? We weren't new to all this, so the time we challenge ourselves with a goal other than finding love, with the support of Zoe and Lena, decide to take on a project we've been putting off for far too long. I'm sure. Making our own comic. We had so many ideas and we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was a perfect thing to find inspiration and go for it. Dominoes, let's go. I kind of saw a sneak peek of what this is based on when they talked about it being releasing in December. I think it was this December. I saw a December thing. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going, that we were young and unafraid and we were ready to start. Let's go.
The fun starts now.
Yep. Oh. Charming, fun, boldness is high. I think what I'm missing with Gerard is perhaps I'm messing up on the stats. Let's try going for some boldness. If you're walking around the lobby and you feel sudden urge to pee, look for a bathroom quick. The bathrooms are gross, but if you know anything about bathrooms, it's like using them always ensures +2 boldness. It's the main reason why people use them. Some things never change. Later you're hanging out in the courtyard with your pals when you see a group of people smacking each other with foam weapons. It's a soft combat club.
I love this.
Look, combat is happening. Can we join? I'm down to try it. Do you think they'd let me use a broadsword? I'm always thought of myself as a broadsword guy. You'll need the broadsword they have to defeat me. I'm taking you down. Nico and Doug take up their foam weapons and enter the arena and start fighting. Doug swings at Nico, who falls dramatically to the ground. Wow, Doug, good swing. On one hand, I'm mildly sad that Nico is dead now, as I am grown fond of him. On the other hand, I'm happy that you finally embraced violence. Nico stands up and laughs. Ha ha ha! You're a fool if you think that's enough to take me down. Wait, how the hell did Nico survive such a blow? Do they possess some immortal-like power they haven't disclosed so far? The only foam weapons, Omen. Nobody's really getting hurt. What? This is highly ineffective material for weapons. Who's the idiot blacksmith behind this joke?
That was epic.
Wow, Nico, that was fun and safe. Good match. Totally. Hey, Omen. Frank, we're done here. Want to get try? Of course. Come, Frank. Let's show these weaklings a proper duel. Lucky I always carry my own weapon, so I can easily avoid such blunders. What? Doug lends you a foam broadsword, which doesn't make you feel protected against Omen, as she's carrying what is absolutely a very real Morningstar. Looks like the ads have arrived, so... guess we'll take a second to, just chat. At least, the ad should be coming very soon. I love to work early in the day because the pressures of life got to me. Luckily, we live in a world where you can sometimes just do that. I use paid time off, and I don't have as much as I did before. But hey, I didn't use all my paid. I didn't use a full day of paid time off at the very least. Only 6 hours worth. So, just gotta use it wisely. And if you need to use it, you need to use it. That's important to remember. I'm gonna get a tissue just to wipe off my cup so I don't get lipstick all over it and leave it there. I'll be right back. I am back from walking across the bedroom. Hee hee hee. It was a long and arduous journey. Man, my stomach don't feel too good. Hopefully it stays alright for the rest of this stream though. That is some high quality H2O, if I had to say so myself. The most powerful weapon of all, keeping yourself hydrated, so you're always ready for a fight. Because when you're hydrated, you're gonna kick ass. Wish my tummy felt better though. I don't know how I feel about this one. I guess maybe it's off-centered is probably what bothers me the most when you look at the head and stuff compared to everything else. Like maybe the head was a little bit less centered or whatever. I just don't like how the chat is all kind of messed up. I don't know how. Maybe I'll do this. Keep the layout. Make the layout a little bit different. Because I want to be able to, like, when I go for emotes, kind of see everything that's going through. And right now, that's kind of cut off. I'm just looking at the ones on YouTube. Do people get their own? I think people get their own emotes eventually. I think you get your own emotes to use in chat and stuff. Hopefully on YouTube I can get those eventually. I think we're back, guys. We survived the ads. Doug lends you the phone browser which doesn't make you feel protected against Omen as she's carrying what is absolutely a very real Morning Star. How the hell are you going to survive this? Souls Likes have taught you it's all about dodge, parry, roll. Since you aren't good at dodging and parrying, it's time to roll around Omen. Maybe the trick with soft combat is those soft skills they taught you in your last job. Active listening, emotional intelligence, and time management. We're gonna roll. Drop, dodge, and roll. Good play. You roll all around the ring like an armadillo on crack. Omen swings wild, but she can't land a single hit. And with every missed hit, she gets madder.
Prepare to die!
Stop it. Stay still so I can hit you, damn it. Aw, no, Omen, don't hit me. I'm just a little cinnamon roll. God, I don't even know what that means, and it pissed me off. Don't you like my fancy rolling, Omen? It's so fancy that you call me the Rolls Royce. Shut up. Hey, Omen, hey, Omen, hey, Omen. Guess what, Omen? Do you know what my favorite type of music is?
Cowboy stuff.
Oh, I bet it's country. I've always thought he has a big country energy. Nope, it's rock and roll, get it? Frank, you're the most annoying opponent I've ever faced. I'm gonna smash your stupid skull open. Just huff, huff, when I can huff, huff, catch you, bastard. Omen slowly collapses to the ground and passes out from exhaustion. Seems like that real metal Morning Star was heavy. You help him off the battlefield and back to your friends. You feel like you must have learned to respect now that you've bested her in soft combat. You look shattered, Omen. Do you want to go grab food and maybe some sushi rolls? I'm going to fucking kill you. Omen tries to choke you to death, but she's so exhausted it only kills you a little bit. Adorable. You can +2 fun for your resorting to video game logic, but lose minus 2 charm. They saw you rolling, and you were definitely hating. Oh, and they were definitely hating.
Oh, I know just where to go.
I know just where to go. Creativity, let's get some in. Let's start doing our cosplay. Lounging around the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room. Con artist meeting. Awesome. You learn lots of cool techniques. They feel much more like scams, but who are you to judge what is and isn't art? You gain +2 creativity and learn to bend truth to make a quick buck. Later, you finally made it to the front of the line to enter the con, which means there's bound to be conflict, because that's how you always seems to go. Stop right there, sir. We can't let you enter with a brandished weapon.
Such is the way of the blade.
First of all, Jade the Ronin does not answer the sword, only the sensei. Second, this katana is made of con-compliant plastic. I know, I wasn't talking to you, MX. I'm talking to your armed vampire friend there.
What?
Me? But I don't have a weapon. Yes, you do, in your hand. You can't let you bring a book into the con. It's too dangerous. What?
Liam!
Liam, you always told me to divest myself of my knives and you bring a weapon yourself, you hypocrite. Books aren't weapons, Omen. Besides, you already somehow managed to have a knife on you anyway. You're wrong. Books are dangerous here. This is a convention for North stuff like comics or those Japanese comics that you read backwards for some reason. Everyone knows books are the natural enemy of comics. We can't allow a book in here. A bookworm/comic nerd battle could cause countless civilian lives.
Don't be ridiculous.
This is stupid. I'm 100% sure they're even selling books inside. There are weapon dealers at the con? That's so hardcore. Those aren't real books, they're picture books, or rule books for complicated games. It's not the same. Between Liam's stubbornness and the security guard's stupidity, this argument could last forever. Convince the guards to let Liam book into the con. Take the attention off Liam by yelling that you have a bomb. Head the book / comic wrongly by introducing the shared enemy, the Shredosaurus. Wow! You raise them a bit, doodle some concept art, and the Shredosaurus is born. You show the guards your sketch. This dinosaur paper shredder critter really ended the timeless conflict between books and comics. Fire eyes, titanium teeth, super sharp claws, and a mega tail. Yo, the Shredosaurus Rex is cool. I got pretty good art skills, yo. Yep, the Shredosaurus Rex is bad news. It breaks into libraries and shreds comics and books alike. Now, why haven't I ever heard of it before? When's the last time you set foot inside a library? Good point. Nico, I do not think these guys are properly respecting the horror of the Shredosaurus. Let us demonstrate for them.
Now you're talking.
I'm in. But when Nico start running around rowing and styling and grabbing instant buys out his books and comics and sharing them with their teeth. Damn it, should I even bother to stop women from doing this? Is this an act of evil or just childish stupidity? What about Nico?
I take no responsibility for this.
Not my problem. I can only wrangle so many idiots at a time. Partner, I think we just stumbled on the case of a lifetime. We gotta find this thing and shred the Shredosaurus to rags. Okay, but just to make sure, we're shredding it with bullets, right? I've been itching for a reason to shoot my gun today. Of course, we'll fire as many bullets as it takes, and a few extra for fun. Yep.
That was clever indeed.
That was Ricky, Frank. Thank you for opening my eyes to the awesome power of the Shredosaurus. Yeah, you gotta help me design some Shredosaurus cosplay sometimes. Frame drops detected. Uh-oh. Hopefully that doesn't do anything. Is Twitch still online? No. Shit. Restarting Twitch stream. Go. We can't let them go down in vain. You're screaming. What's YouTube doing now? Did YouTube die too? No? It's just buffering? Okay, YouTube is just buffering. Hooray, you can enter now. You hear the screaming and gunfire in the distance, but that probably has nothing to do with you. Take +2 creativity and -2 boldness.
Finally, my
Yo,
turn.
finally. Let's go for some, charm. You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. You'll find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel so bad about buying something so not nerdy. The vendor sighs and does an ooh face on the charger. Sold, you get +2 charm for your kawaii phone charger. Cons are a great place to buy all the merch you could ever want, but they're also filled with all the merch you could never want, like crappy fan signs. Hi, can I please interest you in any of you buying a fan sign?
Nope.
No thanks. Aw, let's buy one. She said please. It'd be wrong for a ranger to know such polite damsel in need. Yes, that's it. I need your help. I need to sell 20 of these fan signs before the end of the day or I'll die. What? No way! What a predicament you find yourself in. Are you cursed? No, I've seen this before. The mob must have kidnapped this woman's child and they're threatening to kill the child if she doesn't sell 20 fan signs. We'll have to help her.
Enough.
What? No, she's obviously lying. She's never even mentioned the mob. Come on, Liam, we have to help her sell these signs. Think of it as the children. Liam, you're always telling me to redeem myself and shit. Here we have a chance to fight the mob and you want to walk away? You must either fight evil or be evil, your choice. Okay, fine, I guess it'll be easier to sell 20 fan signs than to make you shut up. Yay! 3 hours later. Damn, selling these signs isn't easy as I thought it would be. Indeed, I've been reading them and they are unfathomably bad. Perhaps the seller deserves to die at the hands of the cursed mob.
Justice will prevail.
No, a good ranger never gives up. That kidnapped child is counting on us. You're with me, right, Frank? Let's go all in and think of a way to sell these signs. Post a recipe on a popular cooking blog on how to cook delicious souffle with only egg, butter, milk, flour, and 20 fan signs. Wear a fan sign as a hat and act so incredibly confident that everyone will want to buy one as fashion statement. That's either boldness or charm. This one's probably smartness or creativity, so let's go with this.
That's
That
completely
is
absurd.
so incredibly stupid. It might be, but the beauty of it is that the recipe calls for 20 designs, so we only need one person to fall for it. You didn't teach me that the internet is a place where monster kind of stupidity reaches new lows that you never thought possible. Then you showed me a video of something slapping a moose's butt for the meme only to immediately get kicked in the chest and die.
I fucking love this.
It was hilarious. Oh yeah, isn't that the video that spawned the moose slapping challenge? I guess you have a point. You post your recipe and wait a few minutes and you found your mark. What up, chat? Yo, boy Riz here is trying the viral Zine souffle recipe. Got the ingredients with me. You're seriously falling for this? Do you think the Zine souffle will even taste good or be edible? Kick W, I sure hope not. I plan to eat it later on stream, and if it's edible, it won't make for good content. Later, haters. Wow, Liam, you're right about the deadness of the internet. Unfortunately. What if that guy died during the moose slapping challenge? Who knows? The important thing is that you solve all 20 designs and maybe save the kidnapped child. You gain +2 creativity and lose -2 charm.
Let's go!
I think creativity is what I need to go for. And maybe smarts. You have a seat at the main stage where a panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Apparently they should be color coordinated, have a distinct personality, and also have a really cool name like Kratos, Luigi, or Frank. You learn you make an awesome PC, and that self-knowledge equals +2 smarts. Yo. Later, you, Zoe, Doug, and Omen in April attend a panel being hosted by one of the most respected 3D artists in the video game industry. Hello everybody, I'm Alice Garcia, and I specialize in 3D rendering the digestive systems of all your favorite video game characters. I know she's the one person we messed up with the Gerard's date. I thought she had a different name back then, but maybe I'm wrong. The screen behind her shows a render of Splash Kaboom with an exposed stomach and colon, complete with a half-digested chili dog inside.
It's breathtaking.
Incredible, I tell you guys. This woman is a master of her craft. Bringing Splash's attention to the third dimension was a huge task. I had to consider how his super speed powers would affect the shape and density of his fecal matter. Well, that's true. An extraordinary metabolism like Splash's must mean he poops differently. This is the last time you choose which panel we're attending. 1 hour of learning way more about the digestive system than you ever want to learn later. Okay, now I'm going to put all these techniques I've explained to use to make a quick render of a volunteer's digestive system. Any takers? The artist looks at you, and no thank you. You avoid a gaze. You keep seeking out your gaze. You gaze in a chase, dodging and seeking until your eyes meet for a split second. You there with the eyes. That's you, Frank. Yes, please come up on stage. Let me get a feel for you before you get started. Can you describe your digestive system to me? I don't know. I've really never gotten a look at it.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, Frank. Just tell us about your guts. I bet his colon is ugly.
Just kidding!
Just kidding. Hey, Alex, how you doing? You have a good nappy? I'm not really thinking that. I am. Great, now you're insecure about how attractive your digestive system is. You better hype it up. My digestive tract is like a sexy Grizzles action hero. It's seen some shit. My rectum is so clean you can eat off of it. As a matter of fact, yo, let's eat off my rectum.
Sorry, but no.
Man, it's easy to make such a bold claim with no tasteful or tangible evidence. I'm okay, I'm tired. I left work early today, and I had some good food, I guess. Though my stomach doesn't feel super great right now, so I don't know why that is. It feels a little off. Okay, if you insist, you pull out your phone and call your ex on speed dial. Looks like moving on might not be your strong suit. Frank, your ex, says, "What's up? Is everything okay?" Yeah, so I got you on speakerphone on stage at SpookyCon. I was wondering if, again? Frank, I'm happy we decided to stay friends and all, but you've got to stop asking me to describe how great it is to eat your ass. Just one last time, I promise. Your ex proceeds to describing eating your ass in a vivid, luscious detail and defines it as the best full course I've ever eaten. Damn. It's nice when your ex has such nice things to say about you and your butt, isn't it? It's really sweet. Sheesh, you took a century-long vacation from society, and when you're back, the local cuisine has changed drastically. Your credentials are impressive, Frank. Would you mind if I performed a colonoscopy on you? Honey, I don't do that until the 3rd date. Okay, for how crass this whole thing has been, I gotta give it to him. That was a good one. Later, after several more butt-themed puns, ass-coded jokes, and overall compliments towards your behind, the panel comes to an end. Want to go buy everyone? Don't know why, but I'm sort of craving some donuts. I wonder why you're craving some donuts. Yay, donut time. You get +2 fun for having a delicious derriere, but you lose -2 boldness. Oh. Time to get some fresh air. Time to call up Gerard and see if maybe for once we can get Gerard to love us. I could go for someone else, but I'm gonna go for Gerard. You invite Gerard to join you at the con. Sorry, but I'm too busy brooding. Well, you can't you brood here? Okay, brooding is extra dramatic when you're surrounded by joy. My type, you say? What is this, a rom-com? If I ever connect with someone, it'll be someone who doesn't try to add rom or com to my life. At most, we can hang out in the graveyard or laugh out the fools who believe in love. Let's go.
Art is so energizing.
You dive in comic book again, you're excited. Since the other day you had an idea for a kick-ass new character. You animate this character secretly based on a friend of yours, so you first give them a call to check if they're okay with using their likeness. What's the admittedly kind of useless thing that you'd bring to a deserted island? A free pass for one crime, your dad's approval, a taxi license with its coveted taxi driver diploma, a 3% off coupon to a theme park. I want my dad's approval. Please. You gotta find a fearsome foe, quick. Grab something to aid you in battle. A majestic hearse. Drunk Uncle Bernie. A pot of boiling hot coffee with 20 lawyers. We all know, based on that one lawsuit for McDonald's hot coffee, is there's nothing stronger than a pot of boiling hot coffee. It is the strongest of all weapons.
charged.
I'm fully charged. Since you have some time off, you decide to hone your drawing skills by drawing some fan art. You draw Son Goku where you give him boobs. What a creative reinterpretation. Then you draw Splash Kaboom with a twist. You add boobs and you name it Splash Kaboobs. You're on a roll. Finally, you draw Misato from Evangelion. You turn her into a green-skinned biomechanical symbiote and make her blonde. Also, you give her a second pair of boobs. You deserve +2 creativity for successful boob storming. Yo. Later, you finally get to meet up with everybody's favorite pathetic rat of a man, Gerard. You're exploring the con together, but he seems so upset, like more so than usual. Hey Gerard, are you okay? Honestly, since you mentioned it, I'm not okay. As you might know, I'm still getting over my failed relationship with the Coven leader, Joy. I thought I was finally moving on, but being at this convention is beginning to reopen old wounds. That tracks. All day you've seen the posters for fans of the Coven meetups. The Coven seasons 1 through 6, watch parties, Joy's autographing session at the main stage. Yo Frank, who's your friend? I like his cosplay. This isn't cosplay, it's an aesthetic manifestation of the despair that closes around my soul. Cute, I'm cosplaying Joy Johnson Johima. I'm gonna win the Coven cosplay contest for sure. Be sure to practice stomping my heart into a million pieces if you really want to get into character. Wait a minute, you're Gerard the Necromancer, aren't you? You used to date Joy, you lucky duck. Yeah, lucky. Can you give me any tips on how to be the best Joy I can be? What would you like as a romantic partner? I give you like a dark, sordid detail of our breakup if you like. Yeah, that'd be great. I was worried I'd be crossing a line by asking that, but if you're cool with it, then phew. Gerard clearly needs to be saved from himself, and Nico's not going to be any help. How can get his mind off Joy? The con is place for Gerard to challenge angst constructively by holding a panel called 5 Reasons Not to Date the Coven Leader. Your whole minority speed dating event. He'll move on, or he'll have some terrible dates, which will open his pool of people to complain about. The con is the perfect place for Gerard to challenge angst constructively by holding a panel called 5 Reasons Not to Date the Coven Leader. You might be onto something there. After begging, threatening, and finally bribing the con organizers, you get Gerard a last-minute time slot on the main stage. Hello, I appreciate all 6 of you for coming. Today I'm going to talk about 5 reasons not to date the odious, black-hearted Jezebel known as Joy Johnson Johima. Gerard's first and only slideshows of a drawing of a Joy-shaped stick figure with stick lines and an arrow labeled bitch. Sorry, I had very little time to prepare for this. Anyway, reason number 1, she cheated on me. Kinda feels like we could just end it there, but I promised 5 reasons, so. Reason 2, she's the savior of the world, so expect to always come second to whatever doomsday plot she's foiling this week. Reason 3, she cheated on me. Yes, it bears repeating. Reason 4, she has night terrors and screams all night. I used to think it was cute, but it's actually annoying. And finally, reason 5, she cheated on me. That's right, I'm saying it again. Looks like I've still got some time to fill, so I will now recite some of my poetry for 50 minutes. I call this one the exquisite agony of a crowded subway car. 15 minutes later, Gerard comes to his panel and the crowd goes mild. He approaches you in the audience. That was kind of nice. It felt good to channel my frustration into something constructive, venting. Also, 2 people give me their business cards, so I don't understand what business they want to do with me. Complaining about exes, I guess? Does Gerard seriously not realize he was being hit on after he gave a whole presentation basically advertising that he's single? What a dumb and double grumpy cat. You lose -2 charm per game plus 2 fun.
I know the map by heart.
I know the map by heart. Let's go get some more shit from the March Hall. You find some teenagers selling their own fanzines. How cute. So you check them out and they are awful. As far as you remember, you had better taste when you were their age. To show them how it's done, you make your own design right in front of them. What a mentor. You leave it on their stand so they can sell it. They don't seem to like you, but that's an awesome design. That's you plus 2 charm. Yo. Later, you, Nico, Omen, and Doug are checking out the Raid Carnival game section of the con when you find a stand featuring a shallow pond of goldfish.
Stop this nonsense.
What
now.
fresh bullshit is this? It's called goldfish scooping. If you manage to catch a fish with a paper net, you win the fish as a prize. It's cool in anime, but in reality I feel kind of bad for the fish. We need to get them out of there.
Such is the way of the blade.
I believe in you, my young pupil. A paper net and your will of fire are the tools with which you can change these fish's fate. I'll save you, little buddies. I can do this. Focus, Doug. Feel the movement of the water. Sense the goldfish's intent before it senses you. Doug tries to feel the water or whatever, but alas, his paper net rips on the very first try.
Aww.
I failed them. Ha! You suck. I bet I could scoop up a pretty fish with 1/7 arm and change her after my whole body. Omen is in fact wrong.
Count your days, fuckers!
Fuck you, you stupid fish. Good luck at skipping my fist. Peace, young Omen. Anger dulls the reflexes. How can you lend a fish a hand if you close your fist? Omen is punching the water while Nico seems set on just giving fake, deep advice. Stay calm, fishies. We're coming for you. Your friends are collectively losing it. It's up to you to free at least one of these fish. Can you do it? Write a very convincing eviction note to make the fish vacate the pond. To catch a fish, you need to think like a fish. It's time to go method.
Oh, genius!
Yes, you're a genius, Frank. But I am not a fish. The plan is idiotic. You become a fish via the magic of theater. Going method allows you to inhabit the mind of someone else, like a fish. Teach me, Nico. How do I become a fish, methodically speaking? First, close your eyes. What do you see? Nothing, you dolt. I just closed my fucking eyes. Wrong. You see the sea. We're fishes now. Your home is the sea, but the sea is not... The sea you see is not the sea. It's your imagination. Are octopuses... Are they... They're mollusks, right? Or cephalopods. Are cephalopods a type of fish? I don't know. We're fishes now, and your home is the sea, but the sea is not the sea. It's your imagination. Yes, I can see it. Tell me your fish backstory, Omen. Who are you? I am a fish. Dang, I was gonna pick that. Yes, you're a happy little fish, except you aren't so happy. The sea is a harsh, unforgiving place. You're going through a rocky divorce. I am? Yes, you're strongly considered drowning your sorrows in alcohol, but you can't drown because you're a fish. And if that wasn't enough, a huge fuck-off shark has just shown up to eat you. Swim away. I am swimming as fast as I can possibly imagine. She'll never make it. I swim between Omen and the shark and sacrifice myself.
No!
Doug, no! You can open your eyes now.
Wow.
Wow, just wow. I will never forget your sacrifice, Doug. Did we do well with the method and whatnot? You tell me, Doug. You tell me. Nico gives Doug another paper net. He tries again and actually catches a goldfish.
Glorious!
Yes, your sacrifice meant something, Doug. You have purpose. I've never felt so alive. Neither has a goldfish, you bet. You release it into nearby pond and gain +2 creativity for the method, but acting, but lose -2 charm.
Finally, my turn.
Ooh, underwater method acting. You become the fish. I got a achievement for that. Nice. Let's go to the lobby again. You're roaming around with the lobby and you find someone with your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable. You decide to solve this conflict the traditional way. A knife fight to the death. The other cosplayer doesn't carry a knife, so he gets automatically disqualified. You and the right to cosplay. You gain +2 boldness for always carrying a knife for no reason at all because I'm kind of scared of ya. Meow. Omen and Doug are manning the first aid booth to fill their con volunteer hours. You and Nico decide to go visit them.
Paging Dr. Nico.
Thanks for letting me chill with you guys. Watching all the Source is a great opportunity for me to practice my doctor character. Good, I'm just happy today's been slow. No medical emergencies in sight. Somebody help me, I'm having a medical emergency. No!
Shut up.
Oh, pipe down, you're fine. I'm literally holding my intestines in my hands. So, rub some dirt on it and walk it off. Is there a doctor here or what? I'm bleeding out over here. The on-site doctor is at the flooring meetup on floor 3 right now. Me, I'm a doctor.
That
Aren't you just
doesn't really add up.
cosplaying one? Exactly, the fact that I'm cosplaying as a doctor just when the person needs one is probably the fate telling me that I'm ready for my big role. Nico, this guy's really hurt. He needs a real doctor. Doug, think about it. Is there really any difference between a doctor and someone who cosplays one really well? An academic degree and years of training? This is Nico we're talking about. Logic isn't going to convince them. You gotta do something to stop them from accidentally killing this guy before the real doctor comes back. Convincing a person to cosplay as someone healthy so Nico doesn't malpractice them to death. Only one thing stops TV doctors from doing their job. Relationship drama. Introduce a love interest and a will they won't they plot to keep Nico too busy to commit to manslaughter. Yep, let's convince them to pretend to be healthy for now.
Well, that's my
Alright,
cue.
since there are no more conscientious objectives, I'm gonna prep for surgery. Listen, dude, I know you're in a lot of pain, but you're gonna be in a lot more pain if you don't convince Nico that you're fine. But I'm not fine. I need medical attention now. I don't care who it comes from. Hey, Doug, are there any scalpels in this booth or what? Never mind. I'll just sharpen this pencil real good. That's basically the same thing. Okay, I see your point. But how do I convince them I'm okay? You could teach their incessant bleeding. Just act the part. You know, Koopa will always walk away from explosions unfazed. And it's that energy, except you're walking off your gaping stomach wound. You got this. Well, I couldn't find any rubbing alcohol, so I did the next big thing and sanitized my gloves with tequila. Anyone want 2 shots of me before I get started? To my first surgery? Actually, I'm feeling a lot better. I found a health potion in my back pocket, so yeah, I'll be all healed soon. Thanks anyway. The boy gathers his intestines and hobbles away, presumably to quietly die behind the escalators. Damn, after all that surgery prep too. Oh well, at least I gotta try out my doctor skills in a real emergency setting. I'm just glad you didn't commit manslaughter, buddy. Me too.
Splendid.
And I'm glad that this got me out of boring as volunteer work. Let's do those shots. Salute, get +2 charm and lose -2 creativity. Shit.
So many places to go.
How did that kill my creativity? Well, let's go back. Let's do this. Let's do some fun stuff. Uh-oh. YouTube chat, no. Gotta fix it. Bum, 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 bum. I guess this is the Kaiwai Future Bass kicking in. Nice. Enjoyable. You enter competitive terror tournament because you're reckless enough to gamble your entire future. After several hanged men and burning towers, you decide to harness the power of celestial bodies. With your best Yu-Gi-Oh impression, you throw down Pluto. Pluto isn't a planet anymore. You're playing with an old deck. You're disqualified, and your opponent also predicts that you'll die of chlamydia. Well, you just gain +1 total fate. You also got +2 fun from dying from chlamydia. It means at some point you'll get laid. Yo. You, Liam, Omen, and April are playing a game together when you're surrounded by monsters in suits with legal pads at the ready. Hello, are you four interested in participating in a focus group? Just sign these NDAs and we'll give you free candy.
Nope.
No thanks, we're busy right now. He does not speak for me. I love candy and things which are free. Give it to me. Nobody can say no to free candy. You all sign NDAs except Liam, but you just forge his signature and pocket his share of the candy. So we're here on behalf of the wondrous cinematic universe, a series of superhero movies you all know and maybe love. What are your opinions on the WCU? At what point did you start to lose interest in it?
So mainstream.
Asking when I lost interest implies I ever had an interest in it at all. The WCU movies are all cookie-cutter, common denominator drivel. I liked them for a while, but sometimes a good thing has to die in order to stay good, you know. I have no idea what a WCU is, but I already hate it. Fine, the WCU is dead, but that means we need another subject to make a cinematic universe about. What do you suggest? Excuse me, we're not going to do your job for you. Actually, you are. Those NDAs you signed stipulate that you cannot leave until you've given us new material to make movies about. Oh, yay, I love it when everything suddenly become my problem. Well, all they said is they need new material. Not that it had to be good. Pitch a new cinematic universe and invest them. We're in the era of sequels and remakes, and do you know which iconic movie has none of that? The 1896 hit Train Pulling Into a Station. We're due for a revival of Sophocles' bleak tragedies, imagined as a series of zany comedy of errors. Let's go. I don't know the Sophocles. How famous are his books or comics or whatever useless print media are adapting here? Are you serious? Sophocles was one of the greatest playwrights in ancient Greece. That's not promising. Our demographic tends to lose interest in media that's older than 6 months. Really? What a shame. I find Sophocles wants to be hilarious. When I first watched Odysseus Rex gouge out his own eyes, me and everyone else in the crowd laughed so hard we threw up. Oedipus Rex isn't funny at all. It's a tragedy about a man crossing his entire bloodline. Or is it a silly miscommunication story about a man pratfalling into his mom? I like that tagline. Does this Oedipus Rex have any crossover characters? Excessive cameos are the backbone of cinematic universe.
Oh.
Yeah, I think this movie has Sonic the Hedgehog in it, right? What? No, what the fuck? I don't know, I guess I was thinking of something else. Honestly, once you all started talking about ancient history, I kind of zoned out. Yeah, you make a good point, April. The Oedipus Rex he looks awfully boring, but a Sonic the Hedgehog cameo would make it palatable. I like what I'm hearing. It's rough, it's edgy, it's got Sonic, let's license
Art
it.
is dead.
Congratulations, Frank. You killed art, you killed it dead. Hey, Sonic the Hedgehog is art. You get best do fun discussing the epic Sonic Oedipus crossover, but you lose minus to creativity. Shit. That's all I wanted from this was creativity.
I know the map by heart.
Well, I'm going back to the hotel. I need to get my creativity out. You're in the hotel room so in your cosplay costume when you mistakenly sew into the bed's blanket. You couldn't sew it, but that would mean you made a mistake. You decide to properly implement a blanket in the costume design and leave your dumb ego intact. Look at you being a stubborn dum-dum. Here, have +2 creativity for such out-of-the-box thinking. Yo. Look at you. You're at the hotel with bar with... Later... I said look at you, it says later. Later, you're at the hotel bar with Doug and Nico. You progress past the happy, tipsy stage and are deep into sad boy hours. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to sound ungrateful. My dad loves me, but I've never felt like he's tried to understand my hobbies or why I like the things that I... Everybody shut the fuck up right now.
Glorious!
I have glorious news. I finally tracked down my old magic grimoire from my villain days. I found it to protect my old evil layers for my belongings. Most of them have been converted to Airbnbs, but I found my grimoire buried in one of the bathrooms. The owner was irate, but you cannot make an omelet without breaking a few toilets, or however the saying goes.
Dang.
Good for you, Omen. What spell are you going to cast first? Good question. One of my favorites was an incantation that turns people inside out, so it's a slow and hilarious way to die. You're not going to do that one, are you? Well, now I have to. Trust me, though, you'll love it. Corpus Inversionum Mysticum. Why do you look the same, Nico? Were you already inside out or something?
What?
You tried to cast it on me. I think the problem is, you know, the whole being defeated and imprisoned in a suit that blocks your magical powers things. Oh, right. Hey, cheer up. I'm sure you can still cast some of the spells to you here without magic.
Heck yeah!
Yeah, it's like when you're making brownies but forgot to buy sugar, so you use applesauce instead. Virtually the same dish. Somebody needs to enroll Doug in a cooking class stat, but right now you gotta cheer up Omen by finding a spell they can cast with no magic. This is a spell for shooting metal projectiles at deadly speed. You're pretty sure it's just a gun. You don't need a possession spell to control someone else, just piggyback ride them. Yo, let's go get a piggyback ride.
Splendid.
Good idea, Frank. Without warning, they jump onto your back and start piggybacking you. You're reminded that Omen is covered in painful metal spikes. You didn't think this through. Wah, I claim ownership of your mind. Walk to the frozen confectionery store and buy me a milkshake. Yes, Omen, anything for you, Omen, we all say as you walk toward the ice cream parlor. Frank, I command you to think dirty thoughts. Okay. What are you thinking about? Boobs? Very nice. Oh, a new idea. I command you to fly. But I can't fly. That's impossible. Nothing is impossible under my command, and I command you to fly, damn it. You're about to protest again when you realize that Omen's been pulling your hair to guide you Ratatouille style and let you off the edge of a cliff. Go, Frank, let's fly! To no one's surprise but Omen's, you fall off the cliff. It's a very long drop. Holy crap, are you guys okay? Yes, luckily Frank broke my fall. Apologies, Frank, I thought the flight spell and the mind control spells are different. Fear not, we shall get it right next time. Besides all your broken bones, this has been great fun. Let's do fun, even if you lost minus 2 bonus on the way down.
Let's go!
Scream, I probably lost my boldness from screaming in fear. Yo, more merch. View the merch how you find a mysterious fortune telling machine that a sign that says ask a wish until door granted. Originally it's like a strong suit, so you have to be big. Machine spits out a ticket that says your wish is granted. You keep walking around waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different. So you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy, +2 charm butt. Wishes do come true. Yo. You're searching for some place to buy a gently used body pillow when you see Omen, Doug, and Nico gathered around a strange camel patterned booth.
Wow.
Wow, Nico, did you see this poster? It says this anime has almost 500,000 fans worldwide. Can't even count that high. I bet none of them are better fans than me. Fans of, what's his fandom called again? His fandom is called Army. It's so good it'll kill every other fandom and take their stuff. I just trust your grand pronouncements. What makes this fandom so powerful? Let me put it this way. Every year we get more funding than healthcare, education, and public transit combined. Clearly everyone must love us. It's not like we've got such a monopoly on tourists, but the government itself is scared of upsetting us. It's all love. Wow, I love public transit. People love so much cool stuff behind on their seats. If this is better than that, I'm in.
Now you're talking.
And those uniforms, iconic. I'm already walking in my army sona. My friends, this is obviously a cynical recruitment attempt by a thinly disguised military superpower. The real question is this. Do we get our own guns? Oh baby, you'll get so many guns you can use them instead of clothes. Oh no, as much as you love to imagine your friends dressed in full gun corps, you won't be able to smooch them if any of them die in the war. But how will you convince them not to join? Tell your friends the army is lame. All cool people are joining the Space Force. Show your friends how army stuff is creative expression by asking whether or not you can customize your weapons and uniforms. I did that last time, so let's join the Space Force. There's a Space Force? I mean, yeah, but we don't want to join them. All that time until gravity has made them weak.
Heck yeah!
That's perfect. I'm super weak. I don't even have bones, at least not any that belong to me. I always knew I was destined to be a daring space starship captain. You know, all of Space Force combines into a giant mecha, I'm still going to be the head. But Space Force doesn't have a mecha, they're just a bunch of nerds who sit in chairs all day. Well, that's some pretty big talk from a guy who wasn't even good enough to get into the Space Force. What about you, evil warlord? Please, I'll give you like 30 guns, I've got so many.
No
Thank you, you puny udgeling. Why bother conquer the nations of this planet when I can conquer every planet? Leave the army recruiter to cry all over his guns. Your friends all want to join the Space Force immediately, but the best you can do is Space Thing Pizza Restaurant. No one is fooled, but everyone loves pizza. You get +2 fondue because of pizza, but lose -2 bonus for shirking combat duty.
Let's stick to the schedule.
Let's stick to the schedule. Time to go to the main stage. You decide to watch a panel discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you'd be. Are you a grappler or are you a zoner? By the end of the panel, you realize you're a very rare lover. A highly ineffective archetype of fighting games makes sense. You're a better fit for a dating sim. You get +2 bonus for receiving just self-awareness. Afterwards, you, Omen, April, and Doug go to see orchestra performance from the score of Skyrim. All you need to do is find a place to sit.
Hey!
Hey, I found some empty seats. Let's sit here. Oh, sorry, but you can't. I'm actually saving that seat for my friend who's in the bathroom. You are saving this seat? Do you mean to imply that sitting in any other chair would be unsafe? No, saving this seat is just things friends do for each other. It's fine. We can sit further down. Sorry, I'm saving those seats too for my other friends. They're also in the bathroom. Okay, no problem. What about these seats? Nope, I'm saving these for my friends and his cousin. Maybe he said she was his fiance. They're in the bathroom anyway.
Prepare to die!
Then they can view the concert from the toilets They were so obsessed with, give me a safe seat in which to park my ass or prepare to die. No, I mean, you can't kill him. Because I'm gonna murder him first, and I'm gonna eat his guts. Nom nom nom. Dot dot dot. April, don't let those inside thoughts out. Okay, getting this guy to give up his seats is quickly becoming a life or death situation. Convince him to let you sit. Are you sure you're already at the saving seat stage of friendship? Maybe this is a bit too much and it'll make your friendship awkward. We're better friends than your friends. We have Lambos. Some of us even have more than one. You might make it awkward, dude. Really? I didn't know that there were stages of friendship. Of course there are. Stage 1 is sending each other a funny meme. Stage 2 is going out to eat together. Stage 3 is finally sharing the deep stuff, like how your balloon kink might be tied to your mommy issues. Tell us more, April. Anyway, seat saving is stage 4. Oh man, I don't even think I'm at stage 1 yet. I haven't sent my friends any funny memes.
I can help.
I can help. I have a funny meme saved in case I ever make a new friend. What are your friends' phone numbers? I don't know. Come to think of it, I don't even know their numbers, or their names for that matter. Oh well, case solved then. Still too soon for you to save seats for them. Gotcha. Thank goodness I ran into you all so I could set me straight. I'm gonna go find my friends and start at stage 0, telling them my name. He leaves and you can finally sit and enjoy the concert with your friends. Hey, since it got brought up, are we at the saving seats stage of our friendship? Of course we are, Silly Goose. We know each other's names and everything. Doug, if someone tried to take your seat, I would rip their heart out and eat it raw. Aw, thanks. How sweet. You gain +2 charm for the magic of seat saving level friendship, but lose -2 fun.
Yay!
Yay! Well, time to go to the lobby. You're walking around the lobby when you're saying, here, look, it's Frank. When you turn around, nobody's looking at you. They're looking at somebody else, somebody who's cosplaying you. When did you get famous? Are you part of a beloved video game franchise? And more importantly, did that guy steal your clothes? There are too many options. Too many questions in your head right now. You'll need +2 bonus to go on with the rest of your life without question then. You're sitting in the lobby with Nico when Omen walks up with a notebook looking troubled. Nico, you're an expert on this whole being good thing, are you not?
Justice will prevail.
Yes, I did a lot of research on being a hero to cosplay one accurately. I walked a ton of old ladies across the street, even a few who said they weren't going that way, silly old biddies. Good, here's the situation. I'm required by the Redemption program to write a short essay on the good deeds I've done this week. The trouble is that I have done so many good deeds I cannot fit them all into a page. Will you let me pick the best ones? Totally, you've got a list here? Let me see. Use the elevator, did not stab the bus driver, ate a hot dog. I hate to break it to you, but these aren't good deeds, they're just normal behavior.
What?
What? Then what the fuck constitutes a good deed? Good deeds are supposed to help people improve society in general. Did you not see that I ate a hot dog? I saved society from hunger, my hunger-induced rage. You're fucking welcome. It's also kind of implied that your good deeds shouldn't benefit you directly.
See you.
This is asinine. I am unredeeming myself and returning to a life of evil. Goodbye. No, I'd miss you. If you get imprisoned for evilness again, we won't be able to hang out anymore. Well, that may be inevitable unless you can help me pull off an essay-worthy good deed before tonight's meeting. Then there's no time to lose. Help them and think of a good deed to do. Stat. Write a letter to your local congressperson asking for meaningful change. It's like a socially conscious version of writing a letter to Santa. Donate blood. They don't usually ask whose blood it is. Yo. Let's write a letter to Santa. 2 weeks later, Omen's letter arrives on your local congressperson's desk. Ah, a letter. It's so nice to see young people name. Interested in politics. Let's see here. Greeting Congressperson Smith. I'm writing to you to ask you to better the community. Apparently I'm to give you instructions on how to achieve this, even though I thought it was your job, but whatever. Fortunately, my escalators travel both up and down simultaneously. That would greatly improve efficiency. Ooh, that's a good one. Thank you, Nico. I will transcribe your actions so the congressperson knows I have peer-reviewed approval. Secondly, make murder more legal, because I seem to be getting away with a lot of it. If someone as uneven as me can do so much as murder with no conscience, actually we must be committing quite a bit of under the nose of the law. Probably shouldn't confess to murder in a letter to a congressperson element. Ah, fair. I suppose the other thing you should do is pardon me for murder. That is all. Thank you for your time. I know you do not have much of it being old and all. Kisses and moss from Omen, Nico, and Frank. Smiley face. What the fuck?
Wow,
It looks
genius.
perfect. I especially like the bit about the escalators. I always get on the wrong one. Thank you both for your help. I shall treat you just a baked good, since we always seem to conclude our wacky interactions with an edible reward. You head to the food court, or rather you accidentally take the down escalator to the basement, and then you head to the food court. You gain +2 charm and lose -2 boldness. Yo! It's shopping time! If you got cash to spare, I got a box for you. Go ahead and pick one and suffer the consequences. I don't think I picked much from Buff Bugs. I've done Zodiac Third. I don't know about Major Arcana. Let's do Landmark one. Why not? Oh, we got an ad. Interesting. Well, looks like I wanted creativity, and that's all I'm going to get. Uh-oh. I wonder if that's going to change anything about the actual look of the locations, or if it's just the effect. I'm probably gonna BRB and get some more water. Since I'm out of water. Well, I'm going on have fun. I should. While you make sure I'm gonna mute Boss Icon so it doesn't mess with the sounds of the actual music that I got. BRB. Bye. Now his return. Your gorgeous Great Wall of China. Only the hotel will provide stats. The rest of the locations will not provide stats for any player after choosing them. Stats given at the end of the round remain the same. What if it's gonna change how they look at all? Excellent purchase, if I may say so. Now be a doll and keep the line moving. Well, that doesn't bode well for Meow. Time to make my comic.
Brainstorming reanimates my brain.
You feel a surge, create inspiration, and rush to work in your comic. What genius for your pen create today? Brainstorm and find out. What hardship do you face in everyday life that you highly suspect is a result of the curse someone put on you? Writer's block, hair loss, the fact that gambling commission is looking for you, obviously the curse is to blame. Microtransactions to all the games you play. Writer's block, perhaps? That's a curse. You offered a big cash prize, but if only you eat one of these things. One of your own kidneys, you only need one anyhow. Your own parents, mayonnaise straight from the jar instead of choosing. Ask if you can play for a bigger cash prize if you attempt to eat all three things. Let's go, big or go home. Hee hee hee, I'll eat more. I'm surprised that one was creative. I just didn't want to eat my parents.
A new day, a new adventure.
Well, no stats except for this one. Your chilly hotel room, decide to browse through room service list. Wow, they have all sorts of kind of 6-packs. They have all sorts of kinds. 6 packs of beer, lots of shoelaces, even the very concept of creativity. That Elfstone is expensive, but since money isn't a stat anymore, it'd be a net gain stat-wise. Shortly after, someone brings your +2 creativity and several shoelaces. Imagine all you can do with this. Yo. Shoelace heart. Later, you and Omen return to the hotel room so Omen can swap their day knife for their nightlife knife. Try saying that 3 times fast. Nope.
Stream.
But I better wrap up this stream up. It's almost time to get back to the con. I love you, my darling fools. Till next time. Hey, but while you're talking to that metal box again, you know that it's anime, right? Should I call a physician? No, silly, this box is my laptop, and I'm talking to the viewers who turned into my stream. Yes, I recall you discussing this stream thing. I admire your ability to hypnotize and control the masses from the comfort of your own room.
Tremble before me!
If I had had such technology during my own days, I could have subjugated the entire world, at least part of Canada. Well, you want to give streaming a try? I could set up an account for you, and you might gain some followers. Yes, I would love to have followers to do my bidding. People sets up a Twitch account for Omen and helps them start their first stream. You two step back to let them take the spotlight.
Greetings, you pathetic worms.
Greetings, you pathetic worms. Bow down to the undefeatable Omen. Today we'll be doing something called reaction videos, which my friend Abel says are good for engagement. I was not even aware we were dating, but hey, congratulations to me on my new fiance.
Sorry, but no.
Oh, I meant engagement as in getting more views. Oh, I apologize for the misunderstanding. Good news, viewers. Omen is back on the menu. Oh, someone just joined. Pledge your likes me, you worthless swine. April, what does reported for cyberbullying mean? Well, clearly you can't rely on Omen to make this stream work, so what can you do to make them more popular? Omen, be your true self, a bossy and vocally heartful to viewers. It's what makes you lovely, mischievous, and you'll probably find an audience that's into that too. 2 things that always work: tier list and tying your content to a bigger influencer. Make a tier list of April's crimes. Omen, be your true self. People love getting boss around. It's kinky.
I don't know.
I don't think being nasty to your viewers is such a good idea. Perhaps not for your saccharine sweet brand, but I have no problems letting the world know that I am a bad bitch. More viewers, welcome to my stream. Eat shit and die. Subby Bunny 666, love the chains. Heart. Is that less than 3? They are emblematic of my eternal torment, you thick skulled louse. You want some fucking tact. Rex Ruthless, give me a birthday shout out.
Be gone from
No,
me!
do not make demands of me. Rex Ruthless, come on, I'm just a little guy, it's my birthday. You're not gonna hurt a little birthday boy. You do not get to tell me who I shall and shan't hurt. Nobody move, I'll be right back. They're in my house. They're stabbing me, ouch. Please stop, it's hard to type while being stabbed. Hot. I've returned, my pathetic worms. Apologies, I did not have time to wash the blood off. Subby Bunny 666, how much do I need to pledge to get the streamer comes to my house and stabs me experience?
Oh.
Damn, why have I never thought to offer that? Woman's channel gets swiftly banned for cursing and murder, but they're still happy they got to kill someone. Now Abel has a new sub-tier. And you, my good man, are now in possession of +2 charm and -2 boldness. The perks of being a friend or streamer.
I know the map
Yo.
by heart.
At the stand, you find a fanzine vendor. You ask her what your signs are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one of her fan signs. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Dang, some of these pictures you haven't even seen before. You're bowled over by your own +0 charm. No, I'm not charming. When you're perusing Artist Alley with Liam, Zoe, and Omen, when you come upon an artist doing live commissions.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Will you draw me a picture of Susie the Battlecorn eating an apple? It's a fandom in-joke. Nah. What? Why not? Do you want me to explain the in-joke so you don't feel left out or something? No, Susie the Battlecorn is just too simple. I've been drawing easy on all day. Can't you give me a real challenge? Fine, you asked for it. Do you do hardcore NSFW? With a smirk, the artist draws a picture of Susie the Battlecorn in such a strangely concerted sex position. I'm not even sure if she's the top or the bottom.
Oh.
Whoa, you're kind of a douche, but I'll admit you can really draw. You want a real challenge, you pathetic pencil pusher? Fine, draw me an owl. An owl? Yes, they are creatures of supreme beauty and poise. Surely no artist could capture their... The artist shows a flawless drawing of an owl into Omen's hands. Damn, he's good. I've got something. Draw the moment the last vestiges of hope die in a man's eyes, leaving them a broken shell of a person. In less than 60 seconds, the artist draws a picture that makes your stomach lurch with secondhand despair. Fuck. Looking is down to you, Frank. Can you stump this master artist? Everyone says hands, fabric folds, and horses are the hardest things to draw. So commission a horse with hands for who's winning a wet t-shirt contest. Commission 50% replicas of a $100 bill. Commission 50 perfect replicas of a $100 bill. Yo, horse with hands for who's winning a t-shirt contest. Let's make it awful. No, I'm not gonna draw that. Aha, you made defeat then. Hey, I never said I couldn't draw it, I just refused to. Therefore, breaking the segment commission artist. Oh, for shame. Actually, it's common for artists to refuse to draw some types of commissions. Really? I never do that when I'm taking commissions. Just because there's no low you won't stoop to doesn't mean the rest of us can't have boundaries, Zoe. Well, what do you absolutely won't draw this boundaries then? Trains. I refuse to draw trains. Not since the incident. So you'll draw anything but trains? Would you draw a horse with hands for who's winning a wet t-shirt contest? Yes, I suppose I would. Liam takes out a pencil and sketchpad and draws a freaky white horse for your viewing pleasure.
It's breathtaking.
This looks great. Do you think you could draw another one like this with Susie the Battlecorn? Take that, you bastard. Liam is like 8 times the artist you are. Whatever. Today has been a win for superior artists and sexy horses. You can plus your creativity and make such an elaborate request, but lose minus 2 bonuses.
The fun starts now.
I wonder if I just don't have Gerard anymore. You go to the main stage to watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. Step 1, good artist copy, great artist steal. Seems easy enough. There are a lot of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Step 2, right where you know there are plenty about Spider-Man. The future of comic looks bright. Step 3, add sharks. Sharks are cool. Well, shit, you don't need all that much about sharks. More research will be needed. Maybe there's a Spider-Shark comic by Frank in the future. You can plus 0 smarts from all you've learned. Tell me, Frank, what was the happiest day of your life? Is it the day you fell in love, received the hard-earned award, ate a particularly delicious sandwich? Well, prepare to knock that day in second place, because today you're seeing the exclusive pre-premiere of the new Dragon Heat movie. Commence it! Yo, Dragon Heat, let's go! Sorry, kids, we gotta cut off the line here. The theater's at capacity. Ah, that was a long scream. No! My patience is at capacity. Listen, or when I'm done with you, you'll be eating through a tube. It's okay, Omen. There are other events we can go to, like...
Sorry.
No, sorry. I can't be positive about this. I'm going back to the hotel to cry fully clothed in the shower. No, nobody's leaving. We're not just going to take this lying down. Eagle climbs up the statue of the Dragon Heat characters until they reach a suitable height for delivering a rousing speech. Fellow fans, hear me roar. We will not be denied our right to see the film of the decade. We do not come to this con to conquer, to feast upon fun and fandom, to demand the respect we fucking deserve.
Rejoice,
I say we raid this showcase and... Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Nico. I say we raid the showcase and lay claim to the seats and refreshments that our ancestors fought and died for. Who's with me? Finally, something violent is happening. I'm in. I'm in too, but how are we gonna get past the guards? They probably have tasers or something, and we're just a line of people with foam swords. Do you not have a goddess-like powers? Can you not simply use those to force a way in? I could, but like, I didn't eat breakfast this morning. I slept on my neck weird. It's just not a good time, you know. Fine. Maybe Frank can make himself useful by giving a way to get in. Diversion tactics. Distract the securities by stabbing them in the stomach. Convince the guards by telling them that they'll let you all invade the panel. You can help them invade one thing of their choice. Let's go. What, is that a bribe? Disperse or I'll apprehend you and take you to con jail. Wait, partner, let's think this through. I've always wanted to invade France. Everyone always told me it was a stupid idea, and I get it. One person can't invade France alone. But with the help of, let me count, 37 people who want to watch a movie, well, not so stupid anymore, is it? Heed my advice. Abandon this dream. Invading France is not all it's cracked up to be. Well, I may have been banned from entering France ever again, so invading is my only option left if I ever want to see the Louvier. Why did you get banned from entering France? Why does anyone get banned from anything? What's important right now is that we might have the numbers to pull this thing off. Partner, I'll do this with you. You had my back when I accidentally shot a civilian multiple times, so I'll have your back now. Oh, thank you. Let's invade France with the help of these young nerds. Okay, it's a deal. How about you two act as an initial strike force and head to France now, and we'll meet you there after the movie. Great idea. Bring bombs. See you in Europe. The guards hop on a flight to France, and you all read the pre-premiere, meaning you sit politely on the floor and watch the movie. Surely it'll be a while, but we have to explain yourself to the cops. Hopefully you gain +2 charm and -2 boldness.
I'm fully charged.
I'm fully charged. Let's go to the lobby. Walk around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knee. Stupid kids will know they learn. So you take pity on him and try to comfort him. You tell him not to cry, for there are worse things than scratching your knees. Things like war or famine or that time you forgot your pants at home. Fuck, why do you have to remember that? Now you're crying too. After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decide to be brave and go on with your life. Unlike your stupid little kid. Way to go, you get +0 boldness. You're hanging out with Doug and Owen while the con info booth. The con volunteer middle manager enters the room. I bet she has a task for us. Witness my spectacular technique to avoid labor.
Yellow.
Howdy, boss. Is there anything I can help you with, or that Omen can help you with when she gets out from under the table? Snitch. Yes, I need your help. There's a fake pass seller somewhere outside. We accidentally let in tons of people with fake passes. I gotta find the fake seller and hit them with a lifetime ban. Do you think you two can throw out all the fake pass holders? Easily, I simply don't want to. Well, too bad, because you have to. I'll check back with you in an hour. Don't worry, man. Your trust in me isn't misplaced. I'll walk myself to the bone to find
See you soon.
Oh, you're leaving. I was still talking, man. I said I'll walk myself to the bone to find the phony passes. So we have to find the fake pass holders as well? That's idiotic. I thought we only had to fill them out. How are we supposed to tell the difference between a legitimate pass and a fake one? The dame was right. It'll
Toughest
be a tough
case
nut.
of my career.
The dame was right. It'll be a tough nut to crack, but soon all the papers would be praising the amazing detective who solved the case of the counterfeit con. Nico, are you going to help us find the fake pass holders? Yes, I will, even though it's such a complex, tragic case. A crime with no villains, only victims. My heart breaks for those fake pass holders. They walk among legitimate guests, never knowing what crime they committed. Is it even their fault?
Yeah.
Maybe not, but we have a responsibility to protect the con. My manager is counting on me. Then let's get it over with so that I may return to eat popcorn and brooding. How shall we find the criminals? Fool them by making a promotion. Upgrade your fake passes to cool, exclusive fake VIP passes. Access security cameras to investigate their heinous crime by using a fake security pass.
Now you're
Get
talking.
promoted. Sly move, Frank. We'll wheel those bastards in like flies to honey. So what upgrade should we offer with the fake VIP passes? We gotta make them an offer they can't refuse. Free hugs? People around here seem to love free hugs. Better. Hugs at a discounted price of $5. This way they will know that these hugs are far more valuable than the free ones. Could we also offer free jet skis? Just imagine riding a jet ski with a VIP badge around your neck. I think that's the coolest anyone can possibly look. Sure, I know nothing about the current state of inflation, but one fake pass and free jet ski is probably a good deal. I'll drink some water and check my posture, Alex. My posture's not bad. I took a look at myself and said my posture's not that bad. Sure, I know nothing about the current state of inflation, but buy one fake pass, get one free jet ski is probably a good deal. I don't know, Omen. Has the world shattered so many of our dreams that a jet ski is the most we can aspire to? Whoa, deep. This is a free jet ski, not enough for you greedy bastards. I mean, since you asked, 2 jet skis would be an even better deal.
Whoa.
Whoa, riding 2 jet skis at once, you're considering levels of cool I didn't even think were even possible. You set up a stand in the motel and advertise your fake VIP passes, discount hugs, and complimentary jet skis. You find several fake pass holders and throw them in con jail. You still give them discounted hugs because even criminals need a hug every now and then. You gain +2 charm but lose -2 boldness. Let's go. Time to get back to the con.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go back to the hotel so we can get more creativity. Our boldness is so fucking low. At the hotel, you carefully put on your cosplay. You're ready to go, except, oh, you feel a rumble in your belly. There's no time to take off the costume, so you have to poop in this cosplay. It's a strange experience. You really see a fictional character pooping. Your totally based cosplay gives you a better understanding of this character. Here's +2 creativity for running your knowledge in such an unexpected way. Yo. You're wandering around when you see Omen and Liam arguing a SpookyCon staple as a familiar to you as a merch table. One day, the Lion cried. One day with this armor, that is all I ask.
Nope.
And you're asking for too much. The cover put you in that magic special armor for a reason. Yeah, stupid reason. You try to take over the world one time. I'm sorry, Omen. You know I've always championed your ability to be redeemed. Restoring your magic is a step too far. You need to make peace with your new reality. If you need any help with that, let me know.
Fucking Liam.
Grumble, grumble, as if I even asked you to open a door for me, you insufferable, underfed eggplant. Bad day, Omen? Bad century, more like. Liam refuses to authorize me to remove my cursed armor. It is unfortunate because there are many activities I'd like to perform without it. Fingers crossed she's talking about sex. Alas, you must persevere. There are some other spells in my grimoire that I would like to cast, magic or not. I used to have the grandest of times of summoning otherworldly creatures. Sometimes a broker deal, sometimes just to have a chat. Ah, the halcyon days of youth. My inability to activate a summoning circle makes this impossible. Perhaps with your innovative ideas, we could change that. Omen's ego is clearly riding on this, and hey, with any luck, you might result in her riding you someday. Can you help summon an enemy? No magic required. Summoning powerful enemies like exercising selfishness. You're always calling them you. Have you ever considered visiting them? Order a pizza. It's like summoning the delivery person. It includes pizza, which most traditional summon spells lack. Let's visit them.
Genius.
Good point. I think I have an address written down somewhere. 45 minutes later, you're standing by Omen. You're standing by as Omen knocks on a suburban neighborhood door.
Tis I, the undefeatable Omen.
Diablo, scourge of all that is holy. Long time no see, old friend. Wow. Hi, Omen. Gosh, it's been so long. How is everything? Good, good. Besides being defeated by some lame do-gooders and getting imprisoned in an Iron Maiden for a century, you know how these things go. But I'm back, baby, so how about we get into a fight, bash some skulls, and curse some bloodlines? It'll be just like old times. Well, honey, who's that at the door? Ah, Rebecca, I'd like to meet Omen, my old friend. Really? You're the undefeatable Omen? Diablos tells me all about your little misadventures. You two are a pair of rascals, aren't you? Well, that's a way of putting it. Anyway, Diablos, how about it? If you're hungry, you can still order 20 or 30 people before sunrise. I mean, that's fun, but Rebecca and I were in the middle of reading our daughters their bedtime stories. If you're willing to wait, I'll heat up a cherry pie and we can catch the latest episode of House MD together. Oh, I think I'll pass tonight, but thanks. No worries, it's so great to see you. You should stop by for dinner sometime. Please don't be a stranger. Omen makes the goodbyes and walks back to the bus stop. I'm sorry Diablos wasn't all you hoped you would be, Omen. No, it's okay. I suppose that time makes lame asses of us all, but still, it was nice to see him so happy. True that, you get plus 2 charm for helping Omen reconnect with her friend, but you also lose -2 fun.
Yay!
Yay! I guess we're going back for the more charm. Years ago, you buy a cool shirt in the commercial stand, it cost $3.99 monster dollars. Then you buy a cool lion for $2.92 monster dollars and buy a set of anime badges for $1.99 monster dollars. Then you have a pack of gum for $0.99 monster dollars. Damn it, you have 4 loose coins swimming in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily you find a shitty guy who whispers, give it to me and you'll get +0 charm. You feel dirty for some reason, but you got your stats and your pockets are generally more. I got that for nothing? You took my money, bitch. You're wondering which of your friends will consistently run into next when you see Liam and Armin arguing nearby. Look, as your sponsor, I'm just saying that I don't think you've been bringing the right attitude to meetings
Fuck the
lately.
redemption arc program.
And I'm saying that the redemption arc program is stupid, pointless bullshit, and I want out. You know you'll have to go back to prison if you quit, right? I know, but I cannot do what youths are doing to their jobs these days. I believe it's called quiet quitting. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. I know, but can I not do what the youths are doing to their jobs these days? Like, I believe it's called quiet quitting.
Nope.
No, I mean, you can't just quiet quit rehab. Fuck, I hate this. What is the point of being good anyway? It's just something you have to do. I do not have to do anything. This is what I call... That is just what Big Good wants you to think. Goodness is a requirement to live in a civilized society. You have to make positive choices and care about other people. Objection, I can be evil and care about some other people. I care very much for Doug, April, and Frank. What about me? And as I was saying, I can care for others and still subjugate the universe to my ruthless, totalitarian rule. These are not conflicting ideals.
I'm out.
That's not... Oh, fuck it, I give up. Frank, I see you hiding behind that pillar. Make yourself useful and give me an inarguable reason why Omen should choose to live a life for good. It's cool to have morals, and if you manage to collect all the morals, they let you add a new rule to the rules of conduct. How else are you gonna get a good rating on Rate My Morals? Yo, what? This changes everything. Omen grabs you, you grab Liam, and you all run to the county's clerk's office. All you need to fill out this form, confirming you have all the morals, says the clerk in a dull, monotone voice befitting a government agent. Let us see what we have here. Forgive others, be humble, admit fault, check, check, check. What could you possibly have done to exhibit these morals? Do you remember when I accidentally stabbed that teenager in the shoulder? Accidentally, you said, stop pissing me off, I'll stab you right before you did it. Nevertheless, I admitted fault for hurting him, forgave him for being a crybaby, and showed humility, not sticking around to finish his job. You're not going to accept this, are you? So I'm about to clock out. If she technically fulfilled the requirements, it's good enough for me. We add one more to the list, Miss the Undefeatable Omen.
Genius.
I thought long and hard about it, and I would like to make it morally correct to punch Liam's line cart whenever he says something snarky. Sure, done. Have a good night. Okay, that's not as bad as I was expecting, but it's not. But it's also the stupidest thing I have ever. Ow! God damn it, Omen, that hurt. Look, Liam, I am a good person. By all technical definitions, even Liam has to agree that Omen's behaving better than usual today. You gain +2 fun and lose -2 charm for putting her on a path of good.
I know the map.
Blitzel, go! Let's go to the lobby. You're at the lobby when some random person mistakes you for a friend of a friend he apparently has met twice in his life. You are too shy to correct him, so you hang out together for a couple hours. It's when he's insisting to add you to New Year's Eve party group chat that you finally gather the bravery you need to explain you're not who he believes you are. Better late than never, I guess, yeah. Because of your boldness, he still adds you to the group chat. Yo. Hanging out with Omen and Doug when their walkie-talkies beep, they're being summoned by the con volunteer middle manager.
Yellow.
What's the situation, boss? We came as soon as we could. Actually, I could have come faster, but consider yourself lucky I came at all. We have an emergency. Someone let a tiger onto the merch floor.
This is the most glorious day of my life!
Really? This is the most glorious day of my life! I need you to get it out of here before it hurts somebody. Before it hurts somebody? Ugh, how dull. Not to argue, man, but don't you think you should call animal control or something? We're not experienced at dealing with wild animals. There's no time to find real professionals. There are lives on the line. Yours, for example. Good luck. Try not to die.
Howdy, partners.
Wax, y'all. I heard the situation and I'll capture the tiger. I've got a natural way with the wild animals in the Wild West. Nico, love you, but I have some problems with that idea. You are not actually a cowboy. Tigers are not native to the Wild West. I don't think you could capture a tiger even if you were a cowboy. But I can do what I really can. I've been practicing with my lasso. How do you think I got that tiger in here? What? Nico, you let the tiger into the pond just to get you off your lasso? Hey, this town ain't big enough for the two of us to be asking questions, buckaroo. We got a tiger to wrangle. Well, however it happened, there's a tiger in the con. You need to deal with it before it kills you and any of your hot friends. Any ideas? Use the intercom to play annoying, high-pitched animal ghost giggles. They have a sound wave frequency that drives most animals away. Craft and wear a convincing fursuit to dissuade the tiger and lure it out of the con. Let's go. You sew together a tiger fursuit with voluptuous tits. It looks good, but it's missing something, like a backstory to help Frank get into character. What if it used to be a tiger toy that came to life thanks to the incredible imagination of a young boy? But too new to the world, the tiger ate the boy. That roams the land in order to find what it means to be a tiger. You're learning to be what it means to be loved.
I fucking love this.
Sounds dark and homicidal. I love it. Get out of there, Frank. Remember, don't wear the costume. Wear the character. Next thing you know, you're thrust into the march hall in a fursuit, staring down a pissed-off tiger. Stage fright turns your blood to ice and shuts down your brain. For the love of God, you can't remember what tiger sounds are supposed to make. Fuck this. This is a school musical all over again. But no. Today will be the day you beat your paralyzing stage fright. Unfortunately, you get mixed up and start doing the tap dancing routine you never got to do back then. Oops. The tiger studies. Maybe it's walking? Maybe it's memorized by a tap dancing skills? Should we do something? It looks like the tiger's mauling Frank. No, Doug, it won't. Can't you see it's mauling him with tender devotion? Violence and tigers love those. Gotcha. I know so little about these things, but I guess it makes sense. Red is the color of passion, after all. With all that blood, everything's covered in Frank's red, sticky love. Fascinating. Perhaps I'm a romantic after all. The good news, after half an hour, the tiger got tired and your friends could capture it, and apparently the whole thing made everything get romantic at heart. Bad news, you got mauled by a fucking tiger. You gain +2 creativity for your cool fursuit, but you lose -2 smarts for the rest of your plan.
Finally, my turn.
Fuck. Let's go to the main stage. I don't know if I need boldness for the secret ending with I feel like there's a secret ending with Omen with that whole story quest line, but I don't know if I'm gonna need boldness because Omen's a boldness character. Sit down on the main stage to learn about your favorite art from anime, especially a ranking of the best anime butts. Some of the choices are intriguing. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses, but by the end, you'll learn more about the panelists' features than anime. With that, ass-centric knowledge still grants you +0 smarts. Damn it. Afterwards, you meet up with Liam, Omen, and Nico and attend a marathon viewing of the greatest shonen anime of all time, Naruto Academia's Dragon Ball Z. Are you all ready for the best day of our lives? We've got 5 hours and 26 minutes of pure shonen bliss ahead of us. This is stupid. Why be excited about watching a dumped kid cartoon? Some badass fight scenes later. Kick his ass, Naruto! You cannot lose now. I've developed a deep parasocial attachment to you. Don't worry, Naruto will win. I'm sure a cheesy flashback will give him the strength to pull through. Egad, you were right, Liam. How did you do that? I just know how anime goes. Watch now. Naruto's old sensei will randomly turn up and lead him to a dramatic training montage. Right again, are you some kind of anime psychic? No, I simply understand the basic concept of tropes. What can psychic magic on me, Liam? What are the winning lottery numbers? I don't know. Oh no, no, Omen, Liam's an anime psychic. You can't foresee regular old life events, just anime ones. I see. Okay, Liam, suppose my life is an anime. Would the protagonist win the lottery? If so, what would the numbers be?
Please stop.
I'm not a psychic, anime or otherwise. Don't be so modest, buddy. We won't tell anyone you're an anime psychic if you can't handle the fame. Liam's clearly annoyed and wants the attention removed from him, which is great, because you want the attention on you. The other attention from Liam by convincing everyone that Garuda will only win his army if you send the energy by screaming very loud. Well, everyone's making your by making your own projection. The true threat isn't the big buff enemy, it's a short, quiet one with the overcrowded design.
That can't be
What?
right.
No way, the big guy's all sweat, muscles, and sweet, sweet violence. The other kid's just a mere toothpick, and so quiet, he can never be the real threat. You eventually watch Garuda defeat the big guy, and then the short guy kills the big guy. What? He killed his own ally? You really thought you won, Garuda? All you've done is prolonged your own demise. I'll kill you using the ancient techniques of my ancestors, with this gun I found. Wow, Frank, you totally called it. Are you an anime psychic too? Neither of us are anime psychics. This isn't a thing. Liam's right. I'm actually an anime detective. Oh, God. I used context clues to deduce the twist before it happened. Notice the short guy's badass eyebrow scar hinting at a troubled badass past. Also, during Garuda's training montage, you can see the short guy find a gun in a bush in the background. Incredible, you're a veritable anime Sherlock Holmes. 3 cheers for Frank, anime detective. If I say hip hip hooray, we all cry it down. Finally, some praise for your amazing pattern recognition skills. You can bust your smart, but lose -2 charm. No. Well, let's call up Gerard again.
Look at all those food trucks!
Let's go, Gerard! You're good having a great game now. You 2 plays in front of the competitive turret. Gerard keeps drawing the towers somehow. You're quite sure there aren't this many towers in your standard deck. Is he cheating? At least he's happy either way, which is more than you can see for most people who draw the tower, so whatever. Let's go! Comic night.
I have too many ideas.
All of a sudden, it's time for the last stomach session for your comic. Where did the time go? What's illegal but should be illegal? A knife fight. Gazing at scopes of hot, beautiful Greek men. Playing beach volleyball. Playing domino online. Yeah. Let's not do that. What's the one thing they should be teaching at schools? Things you should not try to eat. How to build a Ferris wheel. That's what the body should avoid getting shot in. Proper etiquette during time travel. Correct. My boldness is -1. Shit. I didn't even realize they went negative in this game. I guess that makes sense. They've always gone negative.
Starts now.
Back to the hotel to get more creativity. You chill at the hotel room with nothing to do. Look around for cheap entertainment. You notice April's purse hanging from the chair. Will you dare violate the sanctity of Anna's purse? Of course you will. You grab the purse, open it, and oh no, no way. This is too horrible to describe. Don't count me on. Don't count on me to utter those words. Here, have +2 creativity and go imagine it on your own. Okay. Let's see. What could it be? The severed head of the last clown president. Thank ya for the lurk, Sharkies. Lurk safely. Here, have +2 creativity and go imagine on your own. I'm out. It's the head of the last clown president. Afterward, you're thinking dreamily of Omen and how sexy she is when she's trying to remove her armor and restore her magical powers. You're dreaming about her arguing with Liam about it until you realize that she's actually right in front of you arguing with Liam about it. Dreams do come true. What about half a day and I shan't even remove the full suit, just the cape? Omen, we've been over this. The answer is no. Come on, I'm doing a compromise with you instead of simply bashing your skull. Is that not indicative of the vast growth I've made as a person? I hear you, but I said no, and even if I changed my mind, I doubt the Coven would ever agree to it. I have ways of making them agree. Like, baking them a batch of delicious cookies with practically no poison in them. This is what nice people would do to say to others, right? Well, let's just start.
Goodbye.
Look, I've got a panel to go to now. We can talk more about this later. Wait, you're not dismissing me outright? Does that mean I have a chance? We'll see. Don't get your hopes up. Too late. Frank, good news. Liam is close to getting in and giving me my powers back. I need to sharpen my Rusty's magic skills. One, I'd definitely like to practice his necromancy ritual. I used to catch and raise an army of skeletons. Such wonderful times I had. There I was, conquering kingdoms, terrifying widows and children. I was a bona fide bone lord. So how about it? Can you work your magical non-magic skills and get me the skeleton warriors I deserve? Oof, that's a tall order, but Omen's happiness is on the line. Time to raise those bones. This is your true calling as a shenanigans doer. Convince Omen that you've raised an army of reanimated skeletons by pulling off the biggest weekend at Bernie's ever. Just a regular army? Almost everybody is a flesh-covered skeleton anyways. The only thing time between Omen and skeleton army will be skinning a lot of people. That's bold. I'm not bold. Let's go a weekend at Bernie. Yo, that's actually fun, not creative. After asking Owen for some time to prepare the spell, you call your favorite shenanigan assistant.
Hi.
Hey Frank, you said something about needing to borrow a skeleton? I'm kind of attached to this one, but... Nope, not necessary. I've already got 25 skeletons. I just need your help making puppets out of them. Where'd you get 25 skeletons? Doug, you're asking the wrong questions. Are we talking about marionettes or ventriloquist dummies, Frank? Any and all, you three do necro arts and crafts until Owen returns to the hotel room. Surprise! What is all this? It's a skeleton army. Does it tickle your funny bone? I mean, I suppose, but why are they all tied to you three various strings and pulleys? Did you engineer this strange bone puppet contraption, Franklin? No, we made it. It's our weekend at Bernie's. Nico, you just sat there making a skeleton puns the whole time while Frank and I glued rib cages together. Irrelevant. So what do you say, Omen? Want to take your army to pillage a mall or something? Thanks, but no thanks. In fact, I came to say that after some thought, I've decided to make peace with the fact that I cannot recreate my Grimace pose perfectly anymore. It's okay, a century has passed and it's only natural at times, and I have changed. Okay, we can still show you the funny skeleton dances we practiced while we waited for you to come home.
Splendid.
Doug, it would be an honor to witness it. You, Nico and Doug animate your skeletons into a dazzling dance routine for Omen's enjoyment. We can't afford to animate it, but let's assume you gain +2 fun witnessing it. Yo, let's go.
Turn.
There's a Smash Your Bros tournament going on in the Greenie Zone. You sign up because you love Always Trumps Violence. This match involves 8 players each, and things get horny and confusing quite fast. In the end, it's very hard to tell who actually won, but you surely got +0 fun in the process. Afterward, you and Gerard meet up to hang out. You have 2 have been going close lately. Maybe today you finally say things a step further. Oh, foul moon. Oh, blackest night. How cruel your wind and cold starlight. Don't mind that. Reciting sad poetry and crying is just Gerard's love language, you think. So, Gerard, you're looking nice today. I look exactly the same as I do every day. Yeah, but it's particularly cute right now. I am not cute. I am misery incarnate. Sure, but not all the time, right? Ever since you put joy behind you, you seem sort of, kind of, almost happy. True, with that awful woman no longer emotionally dragging me down, I have room in my heart to pursue new things. Like dating you, maybe? Like mastering Potionomics or winning the Pulitzer Prize in Poetry just so I can boycott the ceremony. And dating you, maybe? And most of all, looking down on idiotic preps who either love, dating, and similar ill. No! I know you're still hurt, but you can't hold a grudge against love forever, right? You think I can't hold a grudge? Do you know who you're talking to? Yeah, Gerard, sexy necromancer. He's got you there, but you still refuse to give up. It's no secret Gerard's not a romantic, but surely there's a gloomy, emo dating experience out there even he would enjoy it, like crying in the club, the anti-date, going and finding a date, avoid the movement rhyming, love is fake and lame. That's crying in the club. Given that crying is one of Gerard's favorite pastimes, he's immediately on board. Later at the club, DJ Boom is in the house. Are you ready to party? Wow! Screams the crowd in unison. Well, almost in unison. Sup. I can't hear you. Make some noise. Sup. Dude, you're making the wrong kind of noise. What's up with you? Did you lose your bag of coke? No, I was thinking about the fleeting nature of all that's beautiful in this world. Ignore the gloomy dude party. People put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. You heard the DJ dude. Put him up. Woo! Sup. The chord scratch. Oh, wait, that's enough. I can't drop the bass with someone whining like that. It's fucking up my EQ. Yeah, dude, you single-handedly ruined the vibe here. Totally. You're like the opposite of coke. Sup. Man, fuck this guy. Let's go, boys. I bet there's a club down the street that isn't being ruined by a party. The club quietly clears out, DJ included. You and Gerard stand low in the middle of the dance floor. Well, that went even better than expected. Want to keep hanging out? I could show you some real music. Gerard puts on a song called All My Friends Are Dead inside, especially Gary, and shares his earbuds with you. Nice. The song is particularly depressing, but slow dancing in an empty club is really romantic. You gain +2 fun and losing -2 smarts.
Let's stick to this.
Yo, let's go. I think an ad's about to start, if I remember. I think I was just saying an ad was about to start. I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes. Let's go to the merch hall, I guess, for meow. Walking around the merch hall, you notice a stand full of retro toys. Hey, some of these you remember from your childhood. Actually, you remember all of them. Did this guy raid your parents' house? You buy them all just in case. Life was full of charm back then, before you made reality made you a saint. You can still siphon +0 charm from the memories. Well, guess this back. We're gonna take a second to appreciate the ads, I guess. Let's go. I'm pretty sure the fact that Frank likes words is canon. I think it's... I do like how they have a lot of thorough through going throughout the different games. I think this character liking birds is something that you actually see like a repeated thing. It's not just one time thing. I do not want this. Sorry, I got a message. got a message I didn't want. People trying to scam me by email, and I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Don't scam me. I would very much appreciate not being scammed. Thank ya. Everybody wants to scam you these days. It's a little bit rude. A little bit rude. Not too rude, but a little bit rude. I mean, like, why would you scam someone? Man, some anime merch is really expensive. I got a reminder about, ooh, an Absol. I like Absol. Let's poke to catch that. Ultra Ball. I don't even know if I have an Ultra Ball, but if it doesn't tell me I don't have it, I have it. 1, 3, yay, we're back! Let's go! You're checking out the stands at the Mocho when Liam and Doug start fighting over the Gachapon vending machines. Liam, check this one out. This is Gachapon filled with ID photos of random people.
So authentic.
What a brilliant concept! If for instance to look at them strange with fresh eyes and truly notice them. Who are these people? Are they targets assigned to the buyer to find and murder them? And no, you just collect the pictures. Oh, I understand. Wait, no, I don't.
I gotta have it.
Okay, these specific gachas may not be your thing, but look at these buff birds. They're birds, but they're very muscular. I admire plastic birds' physique as much as I respect a tree's existence. So, a lot? No, I hate trees and I would never waste my hard-stolen money on them or these useless playthings. But gachas are so much better than trees. Will you at least try if Frank buys you one? That I can do, if only for the pleasure of seeing him squander his meager savings. That's a cue to empty your wallet on the vending machine because you do whatever people tell you. Turns out you only afford one, which will turn Omen into a diehard Gachapon fan. Go for the gacha that wows everyone. Cool, tardigrade, doing sick skateboard trick. The little creature in a silly pose of Adapter as if they were hit by a spell that turned them into a gacha. Ooh. Tokyo, Japan, the offices of a big gacha company. Gacha designer Choichi Fukube is a nervous wreck. He was supposed to submit a design for a new gacha series by tomorrow and he has nothing. Fukube-san, you better have a hit gacha by tomorrow morning, or the only thing that will be left of you will be your ID photo. I won't disappoint you, Mr. Takayama, on my honor. After a long ride home, Fukube meets his brother who's taking him in during this rough patch. Come on, Choichi, you've got this. Inspiration will strike at the last minute, I'm sure of it. Dejected, Fukube stares at the face in the mirror. Suddenly, a strange figure appears behind his reflection. The figure whispers, you know what you have to do. I can't. You can and you know you will, the figure replies. It's almost midnight and time is running out. Fukube visits his brother. Choichi, what's wrong? Can I help you? Yes, you can. His voice trembles. He starts doing strange hand gestures as performing a spell. Choichi, what are you doing? Forgive me, brother. Explosion of color and light swallows Fukube's brother, frozen in place as he realizes his terrible fate. Anyway, back to the con. Whoa, look at the expression of pure dread and horror. It's sublimely realistic. But they're just silly little toys. You can put them on your desk and look at them while you're working. Yes, Owen, that's the magic of gachas. You have a point. This horrific adventures will make me laugh and keep me motivated to inflict pain and suffering wherever I go. That sounds like a win-win yearbook. You get plus 2 smarts for knowing what tickles Owen's fancy. And yet you can't avoid taking another quick look at the gacha. Yeah, you lose minus 2 fun.
Let's go!
Let's go. The lobby. You're flaunting your cosplay all over the lobby when suddenly you're lock eyes with somebody else, somebody cosplaying your character's arch nemesis. You both freeze in place, facing each other. Sparks fly between you, the angry kind of sparks. You make the best threatening face and she leaves. Maybe this was all in your head and she was just weirded out. Whatever, you gain plus 0 bonus for facing your worst enemy. Yep. You, Liam, and Nico decide to visit Omen and Doug while they get their conval hours, assisting at the first aid booth. It's all going smoothly until somebody help me, I can't breathe, I've got a gaping chest wound.
Holy moly!
Holy moly, lay down this or I'll page the on-site doctor right now.
Dr. Nico.
Don't worry, Dr. Nico can provide some first aid and TV will be brooding until the real doc shows up. Let's see this wound. The cosplayer lifts his cardboard armor to reveal his fully uninjured chest. What's going on here? Is this a prank? No, I'm really hurt. I'm the Shadowy Knight and I was fighting an epic battle against the Dark Emperor when he stabbed my lung with the sword of Midnight End. Let me stop you right there. Make-believe fun is fun and all, but this is a real first aid booth for real injuries. Just wasting your time. But Liam, cosplaying is a serious art form. Sometimes you get so deep into character that it's hard to get back out.
Sounds legit.
This guy got wounded in a cosplay battle. The wound may look fake to you, but it's very real to him. You can feel the pain in his thespian soul. I have a thespian soul too, but I still don't know I know that this is not a real wound. We're not real doctors, which makes us qualified to treat it. That makes sense, kinda. Sadly, the volunteer manager didn't teach us how to do first aid on a wounded soul. Then it's up to you, Frank. Hurry up and treat this cosplayer's fake wound. He could be fake bleed out at any second. So imagine your lung's been punctured. You'll need a lung donation from his imaginary friend. Treat him by drawing a badass-looking scar on him. That's the only reason action heroes fight to the end. They get badass-looking scars. Let's go. I'm in. Getting a badass scar is the best reason to get into a fight. I'll draw the scar. What do you think? Some sexy slash wounds over his right nipple? I don't know. I think this scar will look more convincing with a good backstory.
Someone give me a knife.
I say there's no scar better than a real scar. Let's just stab him. Yo, we got Absol. No, give me that knife. Why? Are you jealous that we can all stab him if you like Bukake style? Like, we can all stab him if you like Bukake style like Julius Caesar. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's fix YouTube chat. We gotta protect YouTube chat from the cold reality of the world. In the midst of this debate, you take the liberty of grabbing a marker and drawing a badass scar on the cosplayer's chest.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's
So
actually
cool.
perfect. It makes me wish my body was made of material that could be scarred. That's true. This scar does have an undeniably badass je ne sais quoi. Liam, God help me if you shoehorn je ne sais quoi into a sentence one more time. You're a real artist, Frank. Maybe even a scar artist. Ha ha ha. Absolutely. One day I hope to stab one and leave a scar that's half as cool as this one. Use -2 fighting, but gain 2 plus 2 creativity from your skill at designing scars. You should be out there stabbing people in the name of art. What? Huh? The last day of the con is here. I think I may be able to get Omen's secret ending. I just don't know if I need boldness for it. This might be my one chance to get this story. I can always try for Gerard later. Let's do it and hope I don't need good stats for it. Please, I got all this stuff right. Let's check out the comic. Finally, the art games gather around to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Domino. Follows Kale, a regular dude who gets transported into a magical world where all disputes are solved via epic domino matches. This world is ruled by the powerful Prince Domino. Whoever beats him in a domino will earn the approval of their dad. But the prince hides at the top of a tower that ascends into the sky. As Kale climbs to the tower, he will find all sorts of surprises in its many levels. Friends, foes, and even coffee. The protagonist will have to help the ancestral talisman. Will have the help of the ancestral talisman of the dominoes, the artifact that lets Kale see the heart of the pieces at the cost of a powerful writer's block that stops Kale from writing his big novel. But isn't the true domino match? Well, the true domino match isn't the domino match as Kale plays. It's the one that takes place inside him. The match against his gambling edition. Will he win the one true domino match that truly matters? Let's find out. I'm not afraid of you. This is not my first domino match. Smirk. I think that's Hope, who's looking like Seto Kaiba. Ha, but you see, this isn't a normal domino match. This is an online domino match. No, an online domino match? I think it's a domino match but played on computers through the internet. No way! Oh, everything seems lost, but then Kale remembers the wide words of his grandpa. Remember, Kale, if you ever travel back in time, avoid touching anything for it could alter the course of history. Of course! Yeah. It seems Grandpa's wars have given Kale a plan, but we'll walk against Hope's unorthodox domino variant. To be continued. The con after party is approaching. Please let this work out. You go looking for Omen to invite them to the party, but they actually end up finding you first. Frank, you'll never believe it. Liam actually convinced to come in and let me check out my kids for a few hours. Who would have thought that the tedious fucker would actually be good for something? You should allow me to channel at least some of my power. That's incredible, Omen. What spells do you want to cast first? Actually, I've decided not to cast any magic. What? But I thought that was the whole reason you want to take the cape off. It was at first, but now I've realized that there are other things I'd rather do without my clothes. I am talking about having sex with you. Yeah, I know, I got that. I'm in. Of course you are. We did it, chat. We got sex. The only thing that mattered. Considering that they've been out of practice for over 100 years, Omen's surprisingly great and bad. Damn, Omen, you be sexy with that. You sexy with the armor on, but sexy without the armor on. You can't believe they give up their chance to imagine you turn people inside out just to fuck you. Maybe they're closer to redemption than you thought. Or maybe they're just hornier than they are evil. Either way, it's a win. That's not new because I think Mr. Moon got it when he played with me one time. Is it new? Maybe it's new for Meow. Events, 159 out of 365, 145 out of 657, 3 out of 67. Gerard, I'll have to get you next time. I promise, Gerard, we'll have our date one day. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but you could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our daily lives made us feel a bit disoriented. But promises were made of not growing apart and meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave it all behind. As each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came the truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel once again young and unafraid. It reminds us that even as our years go by, we'll always be ready to start. Let's go.
Forever like this, always feeling free. You better believe that you can always count on me. Come and you will see we're everything we need.
Beautiful.
We were meant to find each other. When you're scared or lonely and the world won't help you, despite everything you've tried, you can call me always. When you need me, my friend, I'll be right there by your
They're
side.
cute together. Ooh, Dr. Miko, we've seen it a few times.
Young and unafraid,
Oh, the goldfish scoop.
these together. We're so ready to start.
We didn't see that one this run. I do like how these all reflect actual runs.
Be shy. Take my hand. We will be forever like this, always feeling free. You better believe that you can always count on me. Come and you will see we're everything we need. We were meant to find each other.
Yo. Meet up at the next expo. I've been to TCG conventions lately. I don't know if I've been to one anime convention. I'd love to go to another one someday. It'd be fun. Real SpookyCon makes everything seem like a lot of fun. Thanks for playing. Thank you for an awesome game. I think this is a custom song, so it actually didn't last time I did it. Ooh, a new plot line for my you got a new outfit for Omen. You got your new blind box figurine. Nice. Let's check out our art gallery for some of this new stuff. What outfit do we get, I wonder, for Omen? Ooh. That looks new. We got a cactus outfit. That's still hot. Still spiky, still hot. And the monster cans. The boob inspector, nice. What faces do we got? The boob inspector. Oh! He's got a shirtless mode, nice. SpookyCon staff. Hot dog, he got a big hot dog. I just want to get through some of these. Oh, yes. Some of these are definitely memorable. Oh, yeah, Shimon Yugi. Is that? I don't know much about Death Note, so I'm not going to attempt it. Hey. Ooh, Spock, I remember that one. I think, yeah. Freeman! Nice. I guess not everyone has outfits. Do they have expressions? Does anyone else have outfits unlockable? Gerard. Okay. So there's still more characters unlocked. That's cool. Bench talks. April's so cute. Yo, secret ending, let's go! We got a few now. So it is considered new. I thought I had this one before. Do I have any others? No, just 3. Interesting. This one was got by Mr. Laughing Moon, I guess. Oh yeah, no, Mr. Laughing Moon failed this ending. I got this one multiple times. Wait, where's the egg ending? Is this... Oh, is that after... Didn't I have an egg ending? Oh, there's a lot of characters today. Nice. Did I not get the egg ending? Is that part of the egg quest? I thought... Didn't I... I feel like I had the egg ending. Oh, well. It's a little bit earlier than I wanted. I wanted a 2-hour stream, but we're probably gonna raid out Meow. Thank ya for stopping by. Ooh, Glam Meow. Since, you know, we can't really start off anything too much. So let's start looking for a raid target. See if anyone's still playing the game. See if anyone's playing this game. Doesn't look like it. Because nobody would show up. Let's try Monster Prom. Nope. Is anyone playing any Monster Prom games? Ooh, we have some people playing the original Monster Prom. We'll go raid them, I suppose. I wonder if they're all playing together or not. They could be. I see these two people. Okay, they're all playing together. Let's raid Moon Jelly then. Let's go! Start the raid. Thank you again for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful night and take care.